Hello, my name is Jessica and I'll be going over some various methods on how to regrow your food. Now you're probably really excited about that school garden you're working on right now, and so I wanted to show you how to do it at home without the use of seeds. I do have some seeds here, and every time you go to the grocery store to pick them up you probably forget to grab them. But believe it or not, you already have the seeds in your pantry, which I'm probably sure you're aware of, but not exactly how to use those seeds already existing in your pantry and food scraps to regrow your food. So we're going to go over various methods here, and of course you can Google them online to find out how to grow specific foods that you have lying around in your pantry. So for my first example, I'm going to be using green onions. I use them quite a bit in cooking, and I love to have fresh green onions in the house. So first you measure from the base, the root, about 2 inches, which is about 2 finger lengths, so 1, 2. And then we're going to cut just on the other side of my fingers, so about right here. So there's one, I've already done a couple, and there's another one. And now we're going to plant them directly in the soil. So I have my 2-inch segments right here, the green onion, and as you can see I've already planted some earlier this month on the opposite side that are flourishing. So in order to plant these in the ground, I'm going to insert my finger, create a little spot, and then of course root down, straight down into the soil, and then kind of pack it in. And there's the first one. And then after I've planted all of them, I'm going to spray a little bit of water in them from the sink. As you can see, I placed a planter directly outside my kitchen window from where I cut my vegetables and fruits, so that I can plant the seeds and stems as I finish cleaning up for the day. And it creates a nice place with nice sun, and I just water them as needed at least once a week. Okay, so here I have an onion I'm about to use to cook with, but you cut it a special way in order to save the part that's going to grow in the planter. So you cut it this direction, and don't cut your fingers off. I'm sure there's a better technique to cut this. Okay, so I've cut the onion in half, and as you see there's the top right here, which has kind of this different consistency than the bottom, which has kind of a root system in it that you can kind of see. So we're going to continue to cut the bottom half. So we're going to cut around, giving about a little bit of finger's width all the way around the root system here. And this is where we're going to plant in my outdoor planter. Okay, so I have my root system here. I'm going to clear a spot in the center on this side and just kind of place it in, bury it about 2 inches, and then cover it up with the dirt. Okay, so I've cut it in half, and each one of these is actually the eye of the potato. It's actually the plant that you're going to see above the surface of the soil. So what you need to do is I'm going to cut these into 1-inch chunks about, so roughly. I'm going to cut it again this way, and this will be a potato plant because it has an eye on it, and this one will be a potato plant right here. It has an eye on it, and this one actually might be a couple. We'll see how it does. So I'm going to let these sit out for about a day and then plant them in my outdoor planter. So I'm going to plant this with the eye facing up, which is a plant that's going to come out of the ground. I'm just going to start them here in this little planter to get roots and start growing. However, it's not going to stay here very long. In about 2 weeks, I'm going to move it and plant it outside. So I'm going to dig a hole, plant it just below the level of the soil, and cover it up. Okay, so here we have a bulb of garlic and a clove of garlic. So I've separated the clove in order to grow an entire neat bulb of garlic. So I'm going to insert the clove in the soil with this rough end facing down. This is going to be the new root system. So this kind of smoother end that comes to a point at the top, I'm going to insert it just below the level of the soil, cover it up. No need to remove any of the skins from it. It will be just fine like that. And then water it a couple times and watch it grow.